Why should someone want to work at MakeMyTrip?
We have a culture which is so strong, and we have a team that can build this company for the ages.
Very, very number focused, very, very performance focused, which is, a hallmark of a operationally sound business.
As long as you have a clear idea where you want to head out, the company will enable you to get on that path as easily as possible.
For 24 years, I think I traveled 6 countries. And the 6 years I was at MakeMyTrip, I probably traveled 24 countries.
You can come in here on day zero, build something in your first month, and actually have tens of millions of users use it.
We believe that we are a tech company that happens to be in travel business.
For a technologist, there's a whole wide variety of things that we do here.
Very recently, we basically did this very giant project called TapTap internally, where we shipped out the biggest app update in the history of MakeMyTrip mobile. It was sort of like a coming together of more than 70 trippers from across functions like technology, business development, QA, design, etc. And we completely reimagined how travel booking should work across both Android and iOS platforms.
Travel is a very considered purchase. You actually research over multiple days, multiple weeks, and you often do that. Maybe you'll start your search when you're actually in the bus holding your phone, but when you get to the office, you want to do a little bit more research on the desktop. When you get back home in the evening, you might want to carry it forward on a tablet with your spouse. So that's something that we want to enable across all these devices.
So there's a whole variety of systems that we have at MakeMyTrip where you can experiment and play with.
I joined as the head for India hotels, and from there on I actually started, after a couple of years, started managing the international portfolio as well, and then eventually now lead the entire hotel space for all our group companies, the hotel supply side.
So I've been with the organization since inception. This is my 15th year in the organization. It's been a great journey. When I joined, I was one of them, and it itself is a great opportunity to lead the same team that I was once part of.
I joined the HR team. I was a management trainee. And when I left them, I was a manager human resources.
We are looking for passion to excel. We are looking for passion to work hard.
We're looking for really bright ideas out there which can potentially be very disruptive going forward for travel.
We are looking for people who love working in teams. We are looking for people who love celebrating success.
Any employee who wants to work in an environment which is not micromanaged. Any employee who wants to work in an environment which allows a person to be what he wants to be. Any person who wants to work with the best of the peer group. I think this is the place for people to come and work.
So if you're someone who really wants to make a mark and do something special in your early years, but I don't think you'll find too many organizations like MakeMyTrip.